Hey guys, Debo here. Welcome to Solo Queue Hero number 2. As always, if you'd like to check me when I'm live streaming, hop on over to twitch.tv/spsdebo and throw me a follow. If you'd like to see all my new content and where I put all my videos at, and guides, check me out on YouTube at DeboSC2. As always, thank you for your time and hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, today's game I'd like to highlight is just a game, as you see through the title, is like, how do we win this? Through the new solo duo queue, they actually have something where in some games you'll be relegated to support no matter what you do. In this game, I'm playing Fiddlestick support. As you can see, we're already behind on one death. Ash and also Lux were able to get the first kill. As you can see, we got a little assistance from the Zac there. He was able to get actually one kill in there, and I was actually helped to assist that. And things just in general weren't looking too good in this match overall. So as you see there, we just took a little death there. We were able to get one kill on the Zac. So 0-2-1 on myself. And then drinks and stuff like that. I see I'm having some words with other guys. Said typical NA player, it's never my fault. I was like, hey man, let's just be accountable. This is a game where we had an Ahri that eventually started off 0-4, blaming everybody else, as you see right there, and then eventually going to at 1.19. So things were definitely interesting here. Going support Fiddlesticks was basically the same build as my mid Fiddlesticks, except I'll start off with the relic item, or not the relic item, the the AP item for support. Was able to get some boots. Also got myself a health stone to build into a sight stone, and basically after that I was going to go into Zhonya's, Morello, and basically make sure along the lines of having 40% cooldown reduction, so I can do my damage and do the things that I need to do, and then finishing off maybe with a, I don't know, whatever, got me to 40% cooldown reduction in my sight stone. That's the main build. As you can tell right there, we just died to Lee Sin, unfortunately. But, I mean, things do happen. Was actually able to start bouncing back here. I was able to get a good ult when they were both low. Ulted in. Both of them were a little below 40% damage, so that's extra damage. The E's maxed, got to level 2, was able to ult, get in there, flash, kill them both, so it turned around pretty well, and returned back in the lane right here. And actually, the funny thing is, the Draven's actually able to kill the Ashe there. I was quite a little bit surprised on that. He likes to get pretty adventurous as other Draven players do, but I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. I'm not saying Draven's the best. Well, in my opinion, I don't like Draven. He doesn't really have an escape. I favor AD carriers who have some type of natural escape, like Lucian, Ezreal, or even some type of spell shield, Sivir and things like that. Went to go clear a ward. Lee Sin came in, took a little damage, threw off my E, just trying to do whatever I can. And then Zac is starting to run away. I think they go back in to dive from or go after him. Here comes Ahri, even though she's 0-4. She's able to actually come in and do a little bit of damage here. There goes Lee Sin. Got the damage on who he needed to. Zac was able to ult right there. Ahri goes in, and they were actually able to get another kill. And it worked out pretty good in that situation. So you can see here, I am 2-4-1. Don't know what the Draven is, but at some point he did end up breaking back even, and he started going more into the positive. The one thing I will give Draven about this is that he just needs a certain kind of amount of items, and once he really starts going, his damage is absurd. I think the reason I highlighted this point right here is I think you're going to see in a second. He's actually to basically solo kill with the minions against him versus an Ashe. So I'm waiting right here. Typical Fiddlesticks play, let her push up, ult, and we kill her. But you see, he starts putting in damage on her, lands a skill shot, and he's just actually able just to terminate the Ashe, which is one thing I'll give to Draven players. He is incredible once he starts putting out that damage, and he can get a lot of things done. Here's up at top lane after our bot lane got a little bit lost or trashed. This is just a standard play for me, just to follow up and help him out, flash in, fear, throw out the silence, and then let him get the kill. Maxed out the E first in the Q, then followed by the last of the W, or you can actually max out your E first, double Q, two W. So you can put a rank in a Q, put a rank in a W, put a rank in a Q, put a rank into a W. That's usually what I usually do. And then rarely, sometimes I'll just go ahead and max out Q before I even max out E or W, but that's in rare situations. I always want to make sure I do some damage, and I definitely want to have my Q and my E maxed up. As you can see, we're here top lane. We rotated, and we are actually about to take out the tower here, and then we're slowly pulling back into it. So at this point, I was kind of okay with us losing. I was like, well, not much we could do. We had a terrible, terrible start. And when your Ahri takes about 9 deaths within, I don't know, I think it was like 15 minutes, like, I was like, well, we lost, whatever. I'm over that. I know it really wasn't me. There's nothing I could do. As you see, the score is 25-13 here. But I guess one of the funniest things that happened in this game is that we just started to team fighting. We started to scale well. Draven, with his ability to output the damage that he did, with the combination with Zac's ult and my ult, along with Ahri being able to do the damage that she needed to do. Ahri doing the damage within the sense of, you know, being able to charm, and she got some basic items. She was putting out some okay. I think she had Ignite too, so it wasn't too bad. And we actually had a Heimdinger, or Heimdall, or bring out your dongers, you know, people say. I just call him Heim. He was pushing his lane and doing what he needed to do, so he had some respectable damage. So we had some wave push, we had some great ults that can sync together, and we had some okay damage. Well, actually, I'll be honest, we had some pretty solid damage. Between Zac, his HP percentage, and his ultimate, and then also Draven, and then with me going my damage build, it worked out okay. So as you can see, this is at the point when they start getting disrespectful. I was able to getting, you know, Q, doing my E, step up a little bit, Zhonya's. Then after that, I'm pretty much done. I can't really chase or do more extra because I'm support, but I do want to get in there and, you know, do whatever damage I can. And as you see, the Zac ult with my ult and everybody following up is actually pretty damn strong. And we were actually able to start turning the tides of battle. As you see right here, now we're at 26-32. At this point, we were to get that nice solid team kill, take out 3, and we were able to take out the mid tower and the second middle tower. And at this point, I was telling myself, like, we might actually win this if they keep not respecting our team comp. They should have went into a 1-3-1, one person top, one person bottom, 3 people mid, and then just basically split push up the lanes. Whenever I feel like you're going versus a team that has a better team fight, you don't want to team fight them. You want to split them up, and that's just the best way to do it. I will give Ashe this, very good at landing her ultimates on everybody this game. We actually just withdraw there, didn't want to throw, and I do believe we rotated and took the dragon after this. At least I hope I did, but we took the dragon, okay, yeah, we did, and then we ended up doing Baron, because in the next instance after we did dragon, there was a bunch of people at the bot lane, and we're like, hey, we can rush down Baron. So we go in, got the Baron. I'm here just to throw out the fear and the silence, so I could do a silence right there. He got hit. We killed the Baron, we killed the Lux, we killed the Lee Sin, and you know, things worked out pretty well. Like I said, at this point, I was like, you know, this is kind of silly. We might actually win this. Like, I was sitting there in a little bit disbelief, and I was like, man, I don't know how we get to this point. But, I mean, all right, I'm not going to question anything. And then I think one of the weakest points of the game for the enemy team was Yorick wasn't really bringing anything to the table. He ended up going 11 deaths. I think he only had 3 kills. So, you know, like I said, I'm not going to question a free win. You just give us back into it. Like, we're at 32 minutes. We're getting the kills. We're pushing tower. We got Baron. I'm like, okay, if we can win one more team fight, we might have the potential to end right away. So, you know, we just keep doing our thing. We'll look around and see what we got. I go back here. I don't know what items I pick up, but I do have my Zhonya's. Do have my, I got my 10% for my Zhonya's, 10% for my warding item. So that's 20%. I think I end up going into Morello. And then I go, yep, I got Morello. So I got 40%. Morello's 20. My warding item is 10. The Zhonya's is 10. So 40, I got my magic penetration, and anybody who heals, I'll reduce that once they get back a certain level, and that's great. And with anybody who's below 40%, I took the talent that makes so I do more damage. So Heimdinger's right there. Or some people call him, you know, Ranger Dongers, they say, or Heim. He's actually got his little turrets up. He's pushing. He got he's ZZ Rot Portal. Things are looking actually pretty awesome and pretty solid at this point. Don't know what much I was doing right here. I was thinking maybe I can get a play done, but when he was backing, I was like, you know what, let's not risk it. Then I think Ahri wanted me to bait or something crazy like that, and I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna follow her. But as you see, she's 5-13. Really weird game. Like I said, I was at this point like, man, if we lose this, it's whatever. It's not much I can do about it. You know, but Zach, he had a ZZ Rock portal. I think Haim has, I know Haim had a ZZ Rock portal. I think Zach had that too. So we're able to stop their pushing, or I guess maybe that's the reason why. If you're a team fighting team, if you have two people with ZZ Rock portal, that will stop, you know, and put them on two separate lanes, that will stop them from trying to split push you, because you would need a really strong split pushing group composition, or somebody who's really good at sieging in order to get that done, because let's be honest, you're pushing top and there's a ZZ Rock portal, it does take a little bit. Here's the last instance, I think, or the last ult. Everybody starts to come in, and I'm like, okay, they don't have a ward here. It looks like they're being a little bit disrespectful. I think I end up going in here. Zach acts like he's gonna go in, but he backs back. The Syndra's getting pretty aggressive. She was very well fed. Here I go, and this is just where things get monstrous. Landed the ult, 3 people there, got the E off. Was able to do what I needed to do. We're able to get the damage where we needed to go. He got here. We got 4 men strong. Clean up the kill, finished up at 5-6-16 with the 13 def, or 14 def RNA team, 14-8-9 Draven. We're marching down the mid lane. Don't know how this happened, and I'm just like, we are gonna win this. And I guess it's just a reminder, for as much as I hate the NA server, is that no matter how trash you think your team is or how much your team is throwing, never underestimate the next level throwing of what your enemy team can do. If we threw, then they did. Well, if we went NA, then if we went NA, as they say, they went full NA, and you never go full NA. But outside of that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this Duty Fighter Hero 2. As always, make sure you guys check out the stream live at twitch.tv/SPSDebo, and make sure you follow me out. Check me out on Debo SC2 on YouTube, and send me a subscribe there. If you guys have any suggestions or comments, leave them down below, or things you'd like to see, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'm Debo, and I'm out.